Good evening, I'm Bo Williams. Welcome to the 7. We've got a lot to get to as we get a look at our Big 7 stories tonight. And as you can imagine, topping the list for us tonight is the weather. We have been keeping a close watch on a line of storms. This is some video from earlier today that was sent into our newsroom. But the storm team has been busy. If you've been with us the last few moments, we were following and tracking a tornado warning in Cumberland County that has now been canceled. But we're still have thunderstorm warnings in Morgan, Scott County. So a lot of the areas still you need to be careful. We do want to check in with Ken Weathers over in the Storm Center. Ken, it has been a busy, really last 30-45 minutes.
It has, and it's going to stay that way over the next several hours as we get past sunset up to about the midnight time frame. The severe thunderstorm warning and tornado warning have been canceled for Cumberland County, but we're looking back east now where that storm is. And here's another look. Looks quite ragged, as you can see. These are called scud clouds. Basically, they're non-severe. They're not producing tornadoes, but they look like striations coming down from the clouds. And sometimes people get these a little confused, thinking they're rotating when they're actually not. But these are what we call scud clouds. It's the cool air from the rain coming down into the warmer air, and it stretches out the clouds a bit. So looks threatening, but at this point, it's not. Let's talk about where we have our warnings. As Bo mentioned, this one has been canceled in Cumberland County, thankfully, but still severe thunderstorm warnings. Looks like Fentress County just been dropped, but this one goes until 7:45 Eastern. That's going to be Scott and Morgan counties. Damaging wind gust, our biggest threat with that. But I'm keeping an eye on these to the south as well into Roane County. No active severe thunderstorm warning on this one, but it's worth watching heading towards the 40-75 split. That'll be Lake Harbor 709, Fairview Acres 712, and Fairview itself at 713. So you can see this kind of line of thunderstorms stretching all the way down, and this is going to just march eastward across the region over the next several hours. So this is what we've been watching. Again, there are several area schools that have graduations scheduled to start between 5 and about 8 o'clock tonight, something we'll have to keep a close eye on as these storms move to the east. Kind of an enhanced risk for severe storms for everybody, a level 2 out of 5 risk. And we have this severe thunderstorm watch, which goes until 8 for the area shaded in orange. But as we've seen, tornadoes can happen. We had it as a lower risk across the area for this evening. Damaging wind gusts will be our biggest concern as these storms kind of roll through the area over the next several hours. So we'll keep an eye on this, Bo. Again, the active warnings we have, severe thunderstorm for Scott and Morgan County until 7:45, but I expect additional warnings further east, certainly possible over the next couple of hours. I'll have more coming up.
Yeah, we'll be checking back with you here shortly, Ken. Thank you. Do want to mention real quick, Volunteer Energy Cooperative reporting now 130 customers with outages in their coverage area. A lot of those obviously in Cumberland County, so we'll continue to monitor that. And this is a great reminder to go ahead, if you haven't already, download our free weather app. Again, it's easy to do. You can also update your app if it's been a while. We've got a new app experience, if you will, that is now available. You can check it out. You can get weather alerts directly to your phone whenever a storm is in your area. Just scan your screen or search Knoxville Weather in the App Store or Google Play. As we mentioned, we'll be checking back in with Ken coming up here in just a moment. Elsewhere, Clinton High School has now announced an interim head football coach following the former coach's contract not being renewed during an investigation into grade changing. Jason Hammock will now be coaching the Dragons. He's been a leader in the Clinton sports community for some time now. Hammock most recently served as the offensive coordinator for the last 10 years, retiring earlier this year. He also coached at the middle school and at Grace Christian Academy. He has agreed to coach on a one-year interim basis as the school continues to search for its next head coach. Now, all of this comes just days after the former head coach, Daryl Keith's contract was not renewed. Keith helped lead the Dragons to the Class 5A quarterfinals last year, the program's first appearance since 1992. The former coach was mentioned in the investigation of grade changing that led to 2 teachers being fired, the principal resigning, and other staff members' contracts not being renewed. Dozens of tow truck drivers came out to support a fellow member of the towing industry today who was killed in a tragic shooting over the weekend. A procession of trucks from across East Tennessee making the journey to Gentry Griffey Funeral Chapel to honor Claude Johnson, Jr. The family is receiving friends right now with the funeral service starting in about an hour. Known as Samson to his friends and loved ones, Johnson was a son, a brother, a husband, a father to 4, and a grandfather to 2. Johnson was well loved and dedicated many years to his job at Anderson Automotive and Towing. Sadly, that's also where he lost his life this past Saturday. According to Knoxville police, a man in a mask broke into the fenced-in lot before entering the business through a broken window. Surveillance video apparently shows the suspect going through desk drawers before spotting Johnson and shooting him. Johnson was later pronounced dead at UT Medical Center. As we've told you, police believe the suspect, Robert Scruggs, stole Johnson's car and then drove down Broadway. He's accused of then shooting another man, 37-year-old DeHart Davis. Scruggs was later arrested that day and faces a slew of charges, including 2 counts of first-degree murder. He is due back in court on July 1st for his preliminary hearing. Pickens Gap community has been trying to get to the bottom of who is dumping mysterious black trash bags in their area. According to residents in the Pickens Gap area, this problem has been happening for 3 months and is only getting worse. One resident we spoke with, Jackie Harden, describes the bags as having a foul odor and potentially human waste inside of them. Harden says she has reported these bags to the Knox County Sheriff's Office, but she is asking her community for help as well. They have been using a Facebook group to track the time, date, and location these bags are dropped to hopefully try to get to the bottom of it.
So that's what we're asking the community to come forward to either send a text or post on Facebook. Let us know if you see a bag and what time you've seen the bag. And I think if we can keep it up, we'll be able to narrow the time and maybe someone would have seen, who's dropping these bags.
Harden says she has had multiple bags dumped just outside her home, and the community has recorded seeing nearly 20 along Pickens Gap Road, Highland View Road, and Tarkland Valley Road. Yassin Terou appeared in court today for an arraignment after he was arrested for criminal trespassing during a protest. Yassin, owner of Yassin's Falafel House, was arrested with several others on the University of Tennessee's campus a week ago. Protesters were told that night the space that they were occupying was not reserved. Instead, they had reserved a different spot. Protesters were asked to leave, but Terou and others did not. He again showed up with an American flag as people outside the courtroom cheered. Now, as you can see, he was also wearing a brace instead of his arm being in a sling like the morning after he was arrested. Yassin will be back in court, we understand, on June 24th for a preliminary hearing. It's now up to a grand jury to decide if the case will go forward against a man accused of helping his brother after the deadly shooting of a Blount County Sheriff's deputy. Marcus DeHart is accused of accessory after the fact over what he did for his brother, Kenneth DeHart, following the shooting that claimed the life of Deputy Greg McCowan and left Deputy Shelby Eggers wounded. Today in court, Marcus DeHart waived his right to a preliminary hearing, so the judge bound the case over to the Blount County grand jury. Marcus DeHart's next court case is scheduled for August 9th. Now, another person facing accessory after the fact charges, Carrie Matthews, also waived her preliminary hearing. That was actually back at the end of April. Her next court date, June 10th. Her case is also now in the hands of the grand jury. Matthews, Kenneth DeHart's girlfriend, is accused of providing a warning over the phone to DeHart, alerting him that investigators had come looking for him at her home following the shooting. Kenneth DeHart was arrested here in Knoxville, you may recall, after a manhunt lasting nearly 5 days. He entered a not guilty plea back in February. Prosecutors face an October deadline to decide whether to seek the death penalty against Kenneth DeHart. We'll, of course, keep following all the various parts of this case. Well, with the school year coming to a close over the next several weeks, Sevier County is gearing up now for an influx of people coming to the area for summer vacations. One hot spot for those vacationers, obviously, is Gatlinburg, as it's right on the doorstep of the Smokies. There is plenty to do for the family. The area allows for people from everywhere to experience a slice of mountain life while they are in town. One business, the Caramel Corn Store, in the middle of it all along the Parkway, has been serving customers since 1961.
Still thrive. Been here since 1961, so it holds its own. Some days we're like, oh, where's the business? But then it picks back up, and then we're like, are they going home? No. We kind of know the lows and highs.
Yeah, the streets of Gatlinburg were filled with people spending time in the Smokies today, despite today's rainy weather.